What's up, everyone? This is Desmond, and I am back doing a World of Horror custom events showcase playthrough. And all these custom events I have collected throughout, I would say, mid-July 2020 to mid-August 2020. And these are all from the World of Horror Discord server community. Check out the description section for links where you can get access to the server and to the channel where you can download these custom events and try them out on your own, or if you have custom events that you've made yourself that you would like to share. There's also a link where you can check out a way where you can make your own custom events using a mod made by Day. And I made a video about that I would say a few weeks ago prior to me recording this video. I'll probably make like some sort of little what do you call that, those little pop-ups or something that comes up on the far right, or you can just check out the description section below for links. And also feel free to add me on Twitch if you would like to watch me play different games and stuff, and hang out and talk with the chat. If you want to ask questions, or you have like different things you like to kind of express and share, and if you want to just hang out with me, feel free to follow me on Twitch. And I stream pretty regularly, so feel free. So yeah, why don't we get into it? We're going to do endless mode, and we are going to see how many events we can cram into one video. Maybe we might have to have a second video to go through more, but yeah, let's do it. All right, this event is called The End, and we have looks like a storefront. I see a counter, computer, some shelves. All right, let's see what this is about. You suddenly realize you are alone. Everything feels like it has been abandoned for years. There is no one around you. Reality stooped, working beyond this point. Accept fate or fight this feeling. Why don't we fight this feeling? Strength check failure. You start running from this bizarre place with no avail, and ends up running circles with no one in sight. You are truly alone. And we have 2 reason removed, and we have some doom added, 2%. Yeah, it's interesting. This is very kind of intriguing sort of event. I was kind of wondering what this store meant. I don't know, maybe this is a sign or something. I don't know. Ooh, this one is called The Book of the Brain, and we have an illustration of a book. Looks like the first page of it looks like maybe the pages have been ripped, or this first page has been ripped, and got an illustration of the brain and some symbols. Investigating the library, you find an old book about local legends with an inappropriate name for such: autonomy of the brain. Read it, take it home. Why don't we read it? Knowledge check failure. You read a random page. It's badly used, but you can read a few sentences using the teeth of the gods locals. The exact processes there swapped beyond any kind of morale or ethics. You don't get it, and we lose 1 reason. This one is called Converted. The more you investigate, the more you start to think that maybe the old gods are right. Maybe the world needs a change, and you can help bring it. Let's see. Embrace the old gods, renounce the old gods, pretend to worship. Why don't we renounce the old gods? Luck check success. You bravely announce that you will defeat the old god wondering if he can hear you as you renounce him. Renounce as much as you like, but you have no influence on the plan of the old gods. And we don't have any Doom taken away from us. We got 0. Yeah, this. I don't know what to make of this one, but this one it seems pretty existential and kind of focuses on the old god. But yeah, this is a cool one. I really like this. This is just like some spiritual kind of stuff. Yeah, this is a good one. This one is called TV Store, and we have some pictures of some TV behind a glass storefront right here, sidewalk. You stumble up across a TV shop. Rest a bit or walk away. Let's rest a bit. Luck check success. While you're catching your breath, that funny sitcom with that goofy dude comes up on one of the screens. Watching his antics calms you down a bit and gets quite the laugh out of you. You'd buy that for $1. And we have 2 reason added, but we have 3% Doom added. This was a cool one. I kind of like down to earth sort of events after a while. Okay, this one is called Bloody Tomb. On your stroll through the beach, you receive a vision. In it, you're standing in an endless desert, and before you lie ancient remains of someone buried in sand. Next to an oddly familiar sword, you hear countless muffled cries for help. In them, you recognize a name, your name. Your time here is brief. You can either touch the sword or listen closely. Let's touch the sword and see what happens. Perception check success. The sword crumbles to dust. Suddenly it dawns on you. In another time, the sword belonged to you. The real sword is still out there waiting for you to reclaim it and lie vengeance upon the herald. You awaken with a keepsake from another life, and we get a human skull. Cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like this one. This is I like the kind of I would say past life reincarnation type concept in this one. This one is called A Fish Out There. We have a pretty big drawn. We have a fish. It looks like he's in a hoodie. Looks like he's holding up a lantern. Let's see what this is about. Alone in the beach, you encounter a humanoid figure. As you approach it, you realize it's no human. Then it begins to speak. Listen to it, run away, listen to it, and I think it requires a certain spell, I believe. But it looks like the text is kind of outside the frame. Why don't we run away? As you try to run, it grabs you with its hands and goes all over your face, covering it with a vicious liquid. And we have 1 stamina removed. Interesting. Oh wow! So we came upon another day event that takes up the whole screen almost, and we have 2 illustrations here. Oh my gosh, man, this is visceral and creepy. And it looks like it says something's got inside your mind. So over here we have a cut under the eye, and then we have a tattoo. We got to make our choice. Which one do we want? Do we want to cut, or do we want a tattoo? When we get the cut, see what happens. So we learned new spell. This one's cauterize. Might use this. I love the drawing in this. It's so good. Okay, this one is called Headless Idol. And whoa, this is it's kind of disturbing. I think this is a jaw. But it looks kind of like a statue, sort of. While wandering in the town, you step on something. Someone laws a disturbing statue with the superior part of the head missing. Examine it, break it, leave it there. Why don't we examine it? Perception check failure. What kind of symbolism is behind the shape? And what's with the item? It doesn't look handmade at all. And we get 1 reason removed. This one is called Priest of the Apocalypse. And looks like a tattooed guy. Well, you want to shake your hand. Let's see what this is about. A man covered in sigils of some unknown gods tucks at your sleeve as you walk by. You are the one foretold in the book of Ooh, the chapter of Ooh, 5th hymn. Will you help me? The strange man looks into your eyes, and you swear some of the sigils slightly move around the priest's body. Let's see. Help. Shake off the priest. Politely decline. Why don't we politely decline? Charisma check failure. You rudely shout at the priest to leave. As you finish insulting him, the priest's eyes turn white and his sigils begin to violently shake and move across his body until one of them leaps at you, smothering your face. Forcibly, the sigil opens your eyes and slips behind your retina, burning as it moves inside your skull. Ooh, that's nasty. And we get 2 reason removed. Alright, this one is called a strange glow. You notice something is glowing behind this locked door. And looks like we can see something glowing behind the peephole. Look through the keyhole, walk away. Why don't we look through the keyhole? Knowledge check failure. The being behind this door leaves you transfixed in awe. As the taste of blood starts developing in your mouth, you're overcome with a splitting headache, and we have 2 stamina removed. Okay, this one is called Room 44, and we have a bed with some books, and we got a pentagram above the headboard, and a drawer with some items on it. This looks like a mortar and pestle over here. Let's see what this is about. The Room 44 of the closed down hospital wing. This is the place where Uchan, a young girl who apparently was able to see ghosts and read minds, killed herself last week. Once you enter her room, you start feeling very uneasy. Ooh, we could check the bed or check the drawer. Why don't we check the bed? You find a letter addressed to you. Hi friend, I see that you like to sneak around and search through other people's stuff, huh? That's why I have killed myself. To get away from pesky, arrogant, stupid people like you who think they can do what they want because they're on a mission. I'm hanging myself in this very room, you know. You should do that too, by the way. And we have 3 reason removed. Wow, that's extremely creepy. Well written, extremely creepy. Okay, we had this one before. We had politely decline. Why don't we help him out? Let's see what happens. Knowledge check success. You read the book of Ooh before and are familiar with the hymn he's talking about. You tell him that you will help out as described in the book of Ooh, that you will become Ooh. The priest smiles. I knew you would come back to us, and we have waited. The priest bow. We return to you what you entrusted to us. And we have prayer beads. Oh, nice. Yeah, let's equip these. And we have 3% doom removed. This one is called The Circle Closes. And we have 4 cats staring at us. They don't look too happy. One by one, centimeter by centimeter, they start appearing from all directions, from behind the rocks, from behind the dunes, out of the vegetation and corners of the houses. They approach you and encircle you with their feline gaze, all set on you. They sit around you as if waiting for something. Try to scare them away, look into their eyes, talk to them. Why don't we look into their eyes? Perception check failure. As soon as you lock gazes with one of them, they start hissing and getting more and more agitated. They start running at you, ready to strike, only to gaze past, scattering afterwards. in all directions, and we have 3 reason removed. Interesting. I wonder what the other ones do. This one is called Groundskeeper's Office, and we have a desk. We have some lewd pictures kind of scattered around, and we got some pieces of paper over here. Very nice. I like how this looks so far. The groundskeeper's office has been closed after his decapitated head was found in the dumpster. Sneaking into his room, you see nothing out of the ordinary at first, except a rather large amount of pin-up posters. Let's see. Search the lockers, search the desks, examine the posters. Let's examine the posters for right now. Charisma check success. Apparently, the groundskeeper was a connoisseur of human bodies, male or female. You have to admit that these are very, very nice posters indeed. And we have 1 reason point added. Wow, look at this. Look at this eye. Look at the detail. This one is called You Can Almost See It. You notice something moving on the edge of your vision. You can barely see it, but you know it's there, waiting, watching. Quickly turn to see it. Tightly close your eyes. Let's quickly turn to see it. You quickly turn your head to catch what is there, only to reveal a shadow cast by a curtain flowing to the wind. And we have 2 reason added. This one is called the Oh Gods Walk With You, and we have the default hallway picture. Walking down the empty hallway, you slowly notice that for every 2 steps you take, you can hear a 3rd step behind you. Oh God. Run away, turn around and face your foe, look over your shoulder. Why don't we look over our shoulder? You take a quick glance over your shoulder to see if you can spot whatever is following you, but nothing is there. You feel relieved, as it must be the old floor creaking, and we have 1 reason added. Ooh, this one looks crazy. Always in Seek? Should it be sight? No, maybe Seek. I don't know. As you are walking down a bleak path surrounded by gigantic trees, you see something that should not be there coming towards you. Try to hide, run away, sacrifice a friend. But we don't have a friend to sacrifice. So let's see what happens. As soon as you see this abnormality, you push your ally into his way and run. As you run, you look back and see it many limbs completely dismember to the point of no recognition. Oh gosh. And we get cursed, and we have 1 reason removed. But man, this illustration is so crazy. This one is called The Gentleman, and we have a very strapling, dashing picture, drawing of a guy in a tuxedo. Amidst the crowd of people, you notice a man with a bowler hat and a vapor press suit intensely looking at you. As if the crowd around you both stopped in time, he approaches you with a smile while maintaining his formal posture and asks, "Will we have to meet again?" Yes? No. Yes. The man tips his bowler hat and softly bows. When we first will meet, I already knew you, and now that we haven't met, I will not know you again. He hands you a package and turns around to disappear. I think it should be to disappear back into the crowd. And we have an item, and we have 3% doom added. Okay, yeah, this was strange. This is like some like reverse kind of paradox kind of thing or something. Like, this is interesting. All right, we got another crazy one by day. Something inside your mind. See if we can read the caption. Headless chickens, all of them, they moved, but then we have I think this is probably regeneration, it looks like, and then There's always a but. I want you to survive. It looks like I forgot the name of the spell. Why don't we find out? Alright, it looks like we got a new injury. Cracked ribs. Fractured ribs. Ouch. Oh, this one is called Tailed. And wow, look at the illustration on this one. We got a car. We have a storefront on here with some kanji. Nicely detailed windows and some signs over here. When you leave the old antique shop and look across the road, you stop in your tracks. Your heart starts to beat faster. You've seen the car parked on the other side earlier. When you left the courtyard, when you left the pharmacy, when you left your apartment building this very morning, it was always something nearby. Looks like it's kind of chasing you. We could blend in the crowd or run away and hide. Why don't we blend in the crowd for now? Perception check failure. Unable to find a crowd to blend into, you decide to carry on your investigations. You walk for hours without rest, yet the car keeps following you all the time. And we have 2 doom added and 1 stamina point removed. Alright, that's it for this run. Let's do a part 2, because I know there's way more that we haven't seen yet, and way more outcomes that we haven't experienced yet with some of the ones that we went through. So check out part 2 of this video, and thank you so much for watching. See y'all then. Peace.